What if I told you that right now, in this very moment, you are radiating something powerful, something extraordinary? What if I told you that the men in your life notice things about you that you don't even realize? Yes, you heard me right. While you're busy overthinking, they're catching glimpses of your greatness in ways that would shock you. Now, before we dive in, I need you to stay with me because what I'm about to share might just change how you see yourself forever. By the time we're done here, you'll understand the beauty, the power, and the depth of what you bring to the world just by being you. Let me take you on a journey for a moment. Close your eyes and think back to the toughest moment in your life. That moment when everything seemed stacked against you. The walls were closing in and it felt like there was no way out. You know the one I'm talking about. The kind of moment that could have broken you, that could have left you shattered. But what did you do? You got back up. You took a deep breath, wiped your tears, and pushed forward. That's what I want you to remember right now. Strength isn't about being loud or fearless. It's about being resilient. It's about holding yourself together when the world expects you to fall apart. And here's the thing. People see it. Men see it. They may not say it out loud, but they notice how you handle those moments when life tests you. They notice the quiet strength you carry in your walk, your words, and your choices. Because when a storm hits, you don't always have the luxury of announcing, I'm strong. I've got this. No, your strength shows in your actions. It shows in the way you don't give up, in the way you don't run away from the hard stuff. You face it head on. That's power. Not the kind that screams for attention, but the kind that whispers, I'll get through this. And let me tell you something. Resilience is contagious. When people see you standing tall after life knocks you down, it inspires them to do the same. You might think no one's watching, but they are. That's the beauty of strength. It has a ripple effect. It's not just about you, it's about what you give to the world by refusing to quit. It's in the way you handle the little things too. The way you smile even when you're tired. The way you encourage others even when you're struggling. That's where your strength shines brightest. In the quiet, uncelebrated moments that define who you are. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And trust me, people notice. And let's not forget the grace you carry through it all. Strength isn't just about brute force, it's about balance. It's about knowing when to push and when to pause. It's about fighting your battles with dignity, not desperation. That's the kind of strength that leaves a mark on the people around you. The kind they'll talk about long after you're gone. Now let's shift gears for a moment. Let's talk about passion. Let's talk about that fire inside you that refuses to be put out. You know what I'm talking about. That thing that lights you up from the inside. That thing you could do or talk about for hours without even noticing the time. That's purpose. That's the reason you get up in the morning. The reason you keep pushing forward, even when the road gets tough. And when you live with passion, people see it. They feel it. It's in the way your eyes light up when you talk about your dreams. The way your voice gets a little louder, a little stronger. That kind of energy is magnetic. It draws people in. It inspires them. And here's the thing. Passion doesn't have to be big and flashy. It doesn't have to be about changing the world in one grand gesture. Sometimes it's in the small things. The way you pour your heart into your work. The way you show up for your loved ones. The way you pursue your hobbies with joy and commitment. People notice when you care deeply about something. They notice when you're not just going through the motions, but truly living. That kind of passion is rare, and it's unforgettable. It shows that you're not just here to exist. You're here to make a difference, to leave your mark. And let me tell you this, passion has a way of opening doors you didn't even know were there. When you're doing what you love, opportunities find you. People are drawn to that kind of energy. They want to be around it, to be part of it. Passion is like a beacon. It shines and it attracts. But it's not just about the outside world noticing. It's about what passion does for you. It gives you a sense of purpose, a reason to keep going when things get tough. It fuels you. It drives you. It makes life worth living. And when you have that, you're unstoppable. So don't ever let anyone dim your light. Don't ever let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big or your passions are too small. Own them, pursue them, and watch how the world around you starts to change. Because when you live with passion, you're not just living for yourself. You're inspiring everyone who crosses your path to do the same. Strength and passion, they go hand in hand. One keeps you grounded, and the other keeps you moving forward. And when you embrace both, when you let them guide you, there's nothing you can't achieve. So let me ask you something. How do you treat the people you encounter every day? Not just your friends, not just the people you care about, but everyone. The barista at the coffee shop, the person you pass on the street, the waiter who serves your table. Do you see them? Do you take a moment to offer a kind word, a smile, a thank you? Because let me tell you something powerful. Kindness matters. Empathy matters. How you treat people, especially those who can do nothing for you in return, speaks volumes about who you are. You may not think anyone notices, but they do. People see the way you carry yourself in those small, seemingly insignificant moments. It's easy to be kind when the spotlight's on you, but it's in those quiet, unobserved times that your true character shines. And trust me, men notice. When you extend kindness, you leave an impression, not because of flashy words or grand gestures, but because of simple, consistent actions that reveal who you are at your core. Your kindness becomes a mirror reflecting your own humanity. And when you lift someone up, you lift yourself too. That energy, that positivity, it ripples out into the world. So hear me out. You don't have to change a thing about who you are. You don't have to be louder, stronger, or someone you're not. You already have everything you need to leave a mark on this world. But what I want you to do is this. Believe it. Believe that your strength, your laughter, your passion, and your authenticity are not only noticed, they're cherished. And when you walk out of here today, walk like you own the place because you do.